Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. And we are going to be talking about Miss Jackie O and the stuff that is going on surrounding her demise. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with Jackie O or DC Young Fly, I've done two videos prior to this to kind of get you caught up to speed, but we're just going to jump right on in. So, as you guys know, Jackie O passed away after she had a mommy makeover surgery. It was said that she then went to a hotel where she was found to be unresponsive. Now, B. Simone was a very close friend of Jackie O, and in their friendship, she basically gave her this heartfelt post on social media. So on her post, she posted, pictures of them together. She posted videos of times that they've hung out. She posted all of these quite adorable moments with her. And she even posted a heartfelt caption that brought a lot of people to tears because it seemed as though they were really, really close friends. They called each other best friends. And even while Jackie O was living, B. Simone, along with some of her other friends, they basically gave Jackie her flowers, saying how amazing of a friend she was and things like that. So I'm going to read some of what she posted in her message, and then we're going to get into this whole situation that's going on now. Shout out to all of you guys who are coming on in. Make sure to like the video, share the video, and definitely comment to give your engagement. Now, for me to get in the algorithm and stay in the algorithm, there is a share button that lets people on YouTube know that, this is a channel that we want people to watch. If you enjoy the content, share the video to a friend, share it to yourself. Even if you don't have anybody to send it to, you can hit the share button and send it to an email. You can email it to yourself, and, that helps support the channel. Now, let's get into the comments that she posted over on her IG about Miss Jackie, and then we're gonna get on into what she is saying now. All right, so her post, like I said, was very heartfelt. It says, God, you are a provider. Although we don't understand right now, I truly know you will provide everything her children need, her family needs, her friends need, now and forever, from peace of mind to clarity. I truly believe in the name of Jesus, we need you, Lord. And I know you are there. Even during the darkest time, I will praise you and thank you in advance for the miracles and peace that is coming. You are worthy of the praise. Thank you for allowing, thank you for, where was I? Thank you in advance for the miracles and peace coming. She said, I can't sleep tonight. Jackie, we miss you, girl. Your besties are broken. Your family is crushed. And honestly, I am still in shock. I feel guilty going on with life. I've never lost anyone close to me, and I can't believe you are gone. I love you so much. One of the main things giving me peace right now is the fact that you were intentionally growing your relationship with God. You have always loved God, but the way you were seeking him recently was different. Your excitement for him lately makes me tear up. It's like you knew you were going to meet him soon and you had to be ready. Man, Jack, you lived life to the fullest. You were an amazing friend, entrepreneur, and above all, phenomenal mother. I never understood how you balanced all of it, but when I become a mom, I want to be just like you. You have a village down here that will always make sure your children know the exceptional woman their mother was. Something I will always tell you is that I loved how consistent you were and with how you showed up no matter how you felt. You were the same since the day I met you, full of joy, pure joy. You never had a bad day. And if you felt down, you still had no attitude, no moodiness. You just chose happiness. Happiness was a choice you always made. I have no regrets when it comes to our friendship, but every time we talked, we poured into each other. I know you loved me, and I know you know I loved you. This is devastating, but I know you made it through those gates. To my beautiful unicorn fairy glitter princess friend, Miss Jackie O, from the SCO, I love you. Go off, Jackie, until we meet again. Hi, Zaddy, your tone. So she wrote that in addition to the video that she shared of her showing how devastated she was that her friend was gone, how crushed she was, how close they were, and things like that. So a lot of people, they're looking to see, like, are you okay during this time? Like, how you handling it? So B. Simone decided to capitalize off of this time that she is grieving. Now, there's a lot of people who say, oh, she always promotes her close friends and she always gets people to buy into her close friends and things like that. But to that, I say it's a time and a place, and this was not the time nor the place to be trying to do that. So she posted to her IG after she had posted a picture of Jackie. So first thing she did on her story, she had posted this picture right here of Jackie with flowers and this big picture blown up. And obviously she's, looking and being in memory of her friend. Then the next post that she posted, she said, if you're not my close friends, you're not going to see much of my life during this time. Close friends, I love you. Thank you for being a safe space. And then she put a link to join her close friends. Now, during this time, what time is it? The time is her grieving her friend. Like, during what other time? Like, she's talking about, during this time. What else would she be talking about? A lot of people were like, oh, she didn't specifically say join her to see her mourn, but it's like she's posting stuff about her friend's passing. She's posting a memorialized image with flowers, and then the next post that she posts is talking about during this time you're not gonna see much of me. Join my close friends and check out what I'm doing, and the time is she's grieving her friend right now. So once you click the link, it takes you to this page right here, and it says close friends membership is $9.99. And it says, for $9.99, you get exclusive access to intimate moments with my fans, friends, and family. You'll see behind the scenes of when I travel, turn up, get a little wild, and so much more. Okay? And then this is how it showed up on her story. So if you look at her story, it goes Jackie's picture, then this, then, some book. And then her talking about this close friends. Her promoting a book.
Listen, you just had a baby.
I got a waist trainer on right now.
No, hold on, wait. We're not going to do that because what you...
No, I guess I am. Yes.
But
all right. So then she showed a picture of, a interview that Jackie did. Then she's showing, her posting pictures with her and DC Young Fly. And then, so that's basically her story. So people basically got wind of it and they was not here for it. They didn't like what it insinuated. They didn't like what it looked like. They didn't like the timing of it. All of it just looked like in poor taste. And I'm going to read to you some of the stuff that people were saying. So this person right here says, B. Simone is asking for people to pay for access to her close friends as she grieves her friend Jackie O. How you could ever bring yourself to use your friend's passing as a means to get people to pay for your close friends is insanity. This is beyond low and disgusting. Okay? Another person says, B. Simone posting a link to purchase access to her close friends to see her grieve is wild. Okay. And another person says, B. Simone posted, if you're not in my close friends, you won't see much of my life right now. So pay to be in. And then somebody is questioning, like, pay to see you grieve? Like, what? Another person says, B. Simone is really charging people to join her close friends to see her content while she grieves Jackie O. I don't care. That's distasteful as F. B. Simone better off just keeping it private without a price tag. B. Simone posted, if you're not in my close friends, you won't see much of my life right now. Oh, wait. B. Simone promoting her close friends during a time like this is insane. And it just went on and on and on and on about how people was not here for her using this time to promote her close friends. Now, a lot of the arguments that I've seen online was, oh, well, she always posts her close friends. Like, she always promotes it. She's always doing this. This is something that she always does. And two things can be true. You can be a person who always promotes your close friends, but if you specifically decide to promote your close friends at a time like this, after in between you're showing that you're literally grieving your friend, that's insinuating that you're asking people to pay to see you grieve. Now, when y'all come on my channel, I'm always promoting my adult goodies. I'm always telling y'all, look, hey, you can find this on my site. It's a makeup brush, but you turn it on and it's vroom, 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 da, 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 da. I'm always promoting these items, right? However, if I have a friend, turn off. Okay, there we go. If I have a friend who passed, right? And I'm literally grieving my friend. So I come on y'all and I do YouTube video and I'm like, hey guys, I'm so devastated. My friend just passed away. We were besties, we were close, but in the meantime of me grieving, I'm probably not gonna make, like videos right now, but privately, like you can see videos of me privately. You can pay me and you can buy my sex toys, you can buy my adult goodies, like purchase even though I always promote these things, if I was literally talking about the passing and trying to make money at the same time while talking about the passing of my friend, that y'all would call me out so crazy. Like, that would be so out of pocket. Like, that would be so out of pocket. Like, oh, yeah, my friend died, but can you buy these? Can you go to my website and purchase this item? Like, it's like, what? Like, huh? Like, even though I always promote, it's just a time to do it and a time not to do it. Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like as her friend, I don't feel like it's the right time to do it. Now, people do feel a way sometimes even about my promotion. Like, for instance, like sometimes I'll talk about a story and there'll be a time where it's about a tragedy, okay? And somebody maybe lost their life or something like that. And in between the story, I promote my website, so some people felt away about that, but I just feel like, me, this is my job. This is my job doing like the videos and working my website. I feel like it's different when this is your actual friend. Like, this is my friend. This is my bestie. This is somebody who, I've been to their house. They've been to my house. We hang out several occasions. Like, this is my friend. And then I'm asking you to, like, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like that's different. Like, if my best friend passed and you see me promoting an adult toy, like, I don't know. That's just crazy. Right. Somebody said, or you offer a discount code like grief20. Right. Like, that would just be crazy to me. Like, that would just be crazy. Now, in addition to B. Simone and her basically feeling like she had the wrong timing to be bringing this up, there has been a lot of out-of-pocket stuff going on social media. Now, Azela Banks, she went to Wildin' Out, knowing that it's a show that they clown you. They talk about your personal life. They try to, clown you for a laugh and things like that. She went on a show, and while she was on the show, she kept picking at DC. She kept picking at him. And so once she kept picking at him, he finally just roasted her or whatever. So upon him roasting her, one of the jokes that he made was, oh, Azalea, they couldn't book Cardi B, so they got you here. Like they was able to get you because they couldn't get Cardi B. So she was making comments and she was like, oh, that's anti-black. You guys are anti-black. So then she started, poking and he decided to roast her. So when he decided to roast her, I believe she like cried about it online later. She was like, devastated that people made jokes about her on a show that you make jokes like and everything like that. And so now fast forward today, she is feeling vindicated because she got roasted in Wildin' Out that happened 4 years ago. She's feeling vindicated that Jackie has passed, and she's basically writing these posts as a form of telling DC like kind of like that's kind of what you get type of thing, and that's kind of your karma for roasting me. And it's just like, girl, you went on I could see if he roasted her unprovoked, and I couldn't even see it then because still, like, girl, like what, like, but you went on a show that is a roasting show, like that's what the show is. So for you to take it personal that he roasted you after you kept coming for him and then feel vindicated that his partner has passed, it's crazy. Like, nurse, get her. She's out again. Like, nurse, hurry up. Because what? So I'm going to read to you some of the stuff that she had to say, which is crazy. So in this post, she says the following. Damn. DC Young Fly spent years disguising his own deeply rooted hatred of self as jokes pointed at women's beauty, projecting his own feelings about his own ugliness onto women, perfectly secure in their own skin. Say what you want about my tears, they were pure tears of rage, and not at all a sign of weakness, because in the end, I won. I'm happy I cried and moved on. That Jackie O girl must have been so deeply insecure about herself, and the nerve of DC to call such a gorgeous woman as Azela Banks ugly on national television while a bunch of black people laughed. And ironically, dead at 32, exactly on my 32nd birthday in Miami, Florida, you ends are going to learn to stop effing with me. I don't think anyone gets how much the press from that episode derailed the success of Anna Wintour. I came to sing my song and go home, and only at the request of my label. Then the stupid B queens on the stage behind me basically making a mockery of it being a song, a gay song, faking voguing behind me in their do-rags like they aren't all raging. That thorn in my side is finally out. No way in. I was blessed with this many gifts, this much talent and beauty to be a cultural punching bag for a cast of peons who wouldn't have a pot to pee in if they didn't have the court of social media addicts to jester for. I do this for real. I do this in real life. D liquors. Ha ha. Ashe. So,
do y'all like follow Instagram and stuff? You know the boy that was like gay, and then he came back out and was like, oh, I don't like men's no more. Yeah, he was like, don't he look just like that kid?
All right, so that's her basically calling DC out. I'm not going to play the whole clip, but you definitely can see it on my Instagram. She was calling him out, taunting him. He's making jacks at her. She's making jabs at him. So for her to take this so personally and 4 years later to really be like, aha, that's what you get. Like, that is some evil stuff. Like, that is beyond a level of evil that I don't even want to tap into. Like, I don't even like feel like that was crazy. So let me read to you what some people said. Somebody said Azela Banks made a message to DC Young Fly and his family like, this was not needed. That lady has babies and this is not some type of karma ritual. Another person says, I don't believe in cancel culture, but let's go ahead and cancel Azela Banks. Anyone who can make such insensitive comments about a man that just lost the love of his life, mother of his children, does not deserve a platform, a spotlight, or another dime from any of us. Okay? Another person says, mind you, Azela Banks was on Wild 'N Out 4 years ago. If you holding in pain from being roasted on national TV from 4 years ago, go to therapy. Get help. And I agree. Get help, sis. For real. Azela Banks ain't ever had nobody whoop her tail before. And it shows. The B. Simone time to shine. Use that grief and get in the field and knock that B head from her body. Then ask folks for money in your close friends. People are crazy. I'm officially done with Azela. She is sick. To celebrate an innocent woman's death is wild. 3 young children lost their mother. How do you consider it vindication? Okay. And more people had more to say about her. Okay. Crazy. Now, there is more. There is a lot of people who feel some type of way about DC Young Fly's relationship as it pertains to Jackie. Okay. So I don't know which to show y'all first. Okay, so there's this video of her and DC Young Fly that I guess people started to dig up after her passing. So there's a video. It looked like it was a while ago. And in the video, there was an interaction, which, I mean, I'm going to admit it was hecka cringe between her and DC Young Fly. Now, fans of hers were saying, basically like, this is how they always interact. And I agree, like, that is kind of how they interact somewhat. But it don't really be like that towards her. Like, in this particular video, it was, like, towards her. Like, it was kind of, like, really cringe. But, like, in other videos, I would see, like, they would be doing, like, a questions video. Like, people ask them questions. He will always act, like, towards the fans. Like, why y'all want to know our business? Why y'all, this and that. So I get, like, how his energy normally is, like, F y'all trying to be nosy type of thing. But, like, this particular video, it was cringe. So people dug it up and they start sharing it. Now, in addition to this video, there was a podcast by the name of The Viral Way. So on this podcast called the Viral Way, there was a guy who, I guess his name is Brian. I never heard of the podcast before until I seen this clip. But I guess there's a Brand. I think his name is either Brandon or Brian. Some B name. Somebody had typed it in my comments. He had made a comment about DC Young Fly and feeling like Jackie only got the surgery because she was insecure. He said that DC was probably cheating and all these things like that. So I'm going to show you first the interaction that people dug up with Jackie and DC. Then I'm going to show you the clip from the podcast. And ironically, when I posted this, I thought everybody would be against what the podcaster said, but it seemed pretty split down the middle in my comments. Like, there was people who agreed with him and then there was people that didn't agree with him, but it seemed kind of like just as many people that didn't agree with him, there was just as many people that did agree with him on what he was saying. And I was like, wow, I was kind of shocked. So I'm going to show you guys a little piece of the video with her in DC. And then I'm going to show you guys the clip of the podcast. And then, that'll be that. So let me pull that up. Okay. So this was posted by or redug up by somebody named Mulinde Henry. So he redug up this clip. So let's watch a little bit of it. All right. Let's roll it.
Says I'm waiting for him. Let's see. Keep giving us the hearts. Hey, GC.
You know you're not allowed to call me that.
Oh, sorry, Dad. Hey, John. So what are you doing?
The same shit I was
first of
doing
all,
before your ass
my
called
views.
me.
Wait, hold up. My views just jumped like from.
Yeah, them ain't your people. Shut up.
Okay, what are you doing? Calm down.
Oh, shit, chill. But my people are your people. Y'all go see her over there. See her.
So what took you so long to get on live? The people want to know.
Girl, your shit went up.
It's because we don't follow each other, so he probably didn't get a notification that I was on live.
Yeah, I don't follow her. I don't be want to see this shit.
Same.
Okay, you always on my shit. Shut up.
You're always on mine. I'm at the top of your search history.
So?
What?
So?
Exactly. So, what do you guys have to ask us? He said he wasn't going to go on.
I need some pussy. What you talking about?
That is a statement. That's not even a question.
All right. You need to say something to it. I said I need some pussy.
Okay.
What's okay? You better know. You need to say something else. What are you talking about?
Yes, Daddy.
I'm tired of that. I need some pussy.
Okay. That's Miami.
Y'all see what I go through. All right.
I just said Miami. Shut up. What are you talking about? You guys, we're gonna be in Miami.
I want somewhere else. I don't care about Miami.
I'm gonna be in. Wait, what?
You ain't talking about no Miami. Talk about some other shit.
What are you talking about? Like, what?
Just talk about some other shit.
What? So John's in LA and I'm in Atlanta, so that's why he can't get any pussy right now. If anybody wanted to know.
All right, so that's what I'm gonna show. It's on Mulinde, MULINDE, and then space, and then Henry. He posted it. It's like a little bit more, and then he does his commentary. I think it's like 2 more minutes, but it's the same that you're seeing right here, like for the whole 2 minutes. And then, people kind of like felt some type of way about it. Now, in addition to people feeling some type of way about their relationship, there was a podcast, like I said, who spoke on DC Young Fly and Jackie's relationship and feeling like the reason why she got surgery was because she was insecure because of him, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to play that for y'all. So this comes from a podcast called The Viral Way. I'm going to wait, did I make the picture of it? I'm going to put just a clip of the guy talking. I'm gonna put the audio but not the video. All right, so let's roll it.
Fiance. Niggas say a lot of shit when somebody dead. It was partner. Say it like what it is. The nigga don't give a shit about them kids. What? He out here, bruh.
This is different. What the?
The
Hold
nigga
on.
didn't marry their mama.
It's different.
Listen,
hold on.
Bruh. The nigga didn't marry their mama. Stuck 3 babies in her, never married
I think
her.
he's engaged.
Hold on. They never said that she was his fiance. They were like his partner.
They did.
When I watched the news, it went from partner to fiance. Niggas say a lot of shit when somebody dead. It was partner first.
Also wrongly reported.
Let me finish.
Hold on, let him get
I
his
didn't
point
say
on,
one
man.
word.
Let him get his point on.
She was his partner. She wasn't his fiance. The nigga's lying. That's for publicity reasons. PR. You put 3 babies in her and you ain't married her yet. You don't give a shit about her and you don't care about them kids.
I do not.
What, man? Wait. Look, I didn't say that when y'all talk. Listen, bro. On everything I love, what nigga gonna let his kid's mama go under the knife unnecessarily? Surgery is a serious issue.
What if he promotes?
Hold on.
Let
My
me
wife
right.
got a minor surgery, bro. Very minor. I was stressed the fuck out. Like, are you sure they got to do this? Can they give you pills? It's like when it's your wife and you thinking about your kids and you thinking about, is something happened? You know she ain't going to the doctor like she's supposed to because she had an underlying heart condition that a regular EKG would have caught.
Is that what it was?
That's what killed.
I cannot confirm what he's saying. I never heard that she had a irregular heartbeat or whatever. Like, I don't know where he got that from. If y'all heard that somewhere, let me know. But I just want to stop that part right there because I don't recall that. But
Killed her. That's what killed her.
I didn't know.
I go get my heart, all that checked every year. Every adult, even at 30, 25, should do that. So this lady is getting surgery from a doctor who was notorious for bad surgeries. She has an underlying heart condition, which means they wasn't on top of her health. He probably wasn't making sure she was going to the doctor like she supposed to. And then he lets her go do that. There's no reason why he should have let that girl do that. Because she's trying to do that shit probably because he out smashing other chicks. And she like, damn, I got to be able to compete with these chicks. Like, we talk about everything but except what it really is. She trying to keep up with that nigga. She trying to make sure she still looks attractive so he look at her like something. And she's going and getting under the knife for that stuff. And people don't believe that. But when you was bad like how she bad, and then you having babies and shit and your body start taking hits and your man out on the road smashing groupies and you know it because you know they know it. They know it.
You gotta know, yeah.
You now are like, what about me? What do I gotta do to get him to look at me like he once did? That's on the man. And these women is out here choosing these goofball ass dudes because they got money. He's a damn goofball. And I can't call a man a goofball for being a comedian. But I can't call a man a goofball for letting his damn baby mama go unnecessarily under the knife, knowing we ain't on top of her health, making sure she's 100% fit, knowing that if she go down, you got 3 kids who ain't got a mama. I'm not letting my wife do that. Well, that's how I know she wasn't his wife.
It's kind of absurd to say that he don't care about his kids because of that. That don't even make sense.
That's
like,
this
is what I'm saying though. This is what I'm saying though. That's like somebody with a baby mama because they split up with their baby mama. Now I don't give a fuck about the kids no more. Like, what type of shit is that?
Some niggas don't.
But that's what I'm saying. But you can't just sit here and make an assumption that he don't care about his kids or care about her. And on top of that, by them having money or being in a financial space, he probably not thinking that this surgery is gonna go bad. I'm probably thinking I got the best doctors, I got the best shit. You go. So I'm not thinking from a perspective of this is finna happen.
Well, that's a history of bad reviews.
It don't matter. How did you even find this out?
I researched it.
You researched it.
Bro, I do a podcast every day.
I know. So you researched and found out that this was the baddest doctor ever. And nobody would have warned them or told them about this.
Exactly. I kind of find it hard to believe because when you got money, you're going to pay for the best.
That's what people think.
I'm not pocket checking DC Young Fly, but I know he's not nobody broke.
And even more absurd is to be like, oh, she doing it to keep up with bitches. Listen,
I'm not gonna say that's absurd.
No, I do. I respect your opinion. This is what I think. They don't live like us regular ass people. They don't, right? They live in Hollywood. They're on fucking TV every day. So her, again, what she's selling is her image, right? Yeah. She has to look a certain way at all times. And then what's even more ridiculous is for you to be like, how can he let her? You just said wholeheartedly that's not his wife. So basically, no, let me talk. He's supposed to have control of this baby mama. And listen, I can't stand, you're gonna have to die on that fucking hill. I don't stand on that. She doing this and doing that.
I mean, I'ma just say it like what it is. The nigga don't give a shit about them kids.
All right. So that was from the Viral Way podcast. And like I said, there was a lot of split down the middle comments on my comment section. There was people who felt like they agreed with him and they felt like he was telling the truth. And then there was people who felt like he was out of pocket and he was wrong for what he had to say. So I'm going to read through some of the comments that people left under my Instagram. And, we go from there. Hold on. Let me make this smaller. All right. Man, is this Bucci Bear talking, making all these allegations? Let the family mourn in peace. We're not even about to do this right here. Let Jackie rest and let this man grieve with their 3 children in peace. Okay? Somebody said, good points, but where's the facts? But going alone still has me questioning it. Okay? He loved her, so he let her do what make her happy. The surgery is not deadly like people make it seem. Some surgeons just are lazy. A lot of people die from the aftercare, not the surgery. Another person says, I agree with the man saying he didn't give a F about her. Seriously, but I guess some people don't understand where he's coming from. A lot of people today do not think things through, just trying to keep up with the Jones or the next chick. But hey, just my opinion, we all got them. Okay, another person says, I don't know. I think I agree with him on the marriage and her surgery necessity. She looked great to me. The only thing I don't agree with is him speaking on it like, shut up, for real, for real. Just because you have a thought doesn't mean it should come out your mouth. Okay, my ex cheated. I know why. She had A in titties. I just went and found the dude. Wait, what? You never know how stupid a person is until they open their mouth. This is disgusting. His podcast needs to be canceled. Okay, another person says, I will say this as a married woman. I wanted to get my breasts done. My husband was like, no. I tried to challenge him. He said, I'm not taking you. I won't go with you and you don't have my blessing. He said, how do I explain to your parents if something happened to you when I told you that your breasts are fine? Then he told me to call my parents and see what my parents think. Now, I understand this lady lost her life, but this man was speaking a lot of facts. Who was there with her? My husband is like the man in this video. Anytime I have to go to the doctor or even now that I am pregnant, he looking online, checking to see if everything the doctor says is right. We both researching. That doctor she went to had bad reviews. How they not catch that? I'm sorry for this lady. Another person says, he's 1,000% correct with the part about women trying to compete with the women their partner cheats with. However, I don't know if that is the case, and he doesn't either. So he shouldn't have held that commentary. I also don't agree with the DC didn't love her part, though. It was her decision. Okay. Another person posted a meme that says no lies detected. I agree with him. He's speaking like a grown man, which is like a foreign language to most folks. Just because you have an opinion doesn't mean everyone needs to hear it. Wrong time. Another person says, Earth is trash. Another person, this has to be the most disgusting, disrespectful thing I have heard. No matter what they had going on, they had a family. That man is grieving and they are taking the opportunity to use it as clickbait. Man, it be your own damn people. People are losing their minds at this point. Has social media made people insensitive? Be for real. Let's not blame DC for what she wanted to do and her own insecurities. We need to stop that narrative. What the F is wrong with people? The internet gave people way too much audacity and not enough accountability, and it goes on and on and on. And as you read through it, you will see, like, you keep reading through it. Like I said, there's people who felt like what he said was disgusting, and there's people who felt like they agreed with what he was saying. Okay. Somebody in the comments said, Neek, I want to hear your opinion. What is my opinion about what he said? Honestly, I don't think that DC, I don't put blame on DC for her wanting to get surgery. I'm not gonna like put that on him or say that, yeah, it's because of you she wanted surgery. You know, as a mom, whenever we have kids, our body changes. My body from before I gave birth to after I gave birth is completely different. Like when I had my daughter, my retarded behind, I kept in my belly ring. Everybody on social media told me, Neek, take your belly ring out It's gonna not look right when you had a baby. Like, take it out. They was warning me. They was like, Neek, take it out. I'm over here. I'm thinking I'm cute. I had my belly ring. I had a top belly ring and I had a bottom belly ring, right? And I would be posting like my little bump pictures and stuff like that. And people would always tell me like, Neek, you need to take it out. I had a baby. Like, it's gonna stretch out. And I'm like, I'm oiling and I waited too late. And I eventually took it out. But it was my stomach, like it was, I should have been took it out when people told me to take it out. So after I had my baby, I had like it was like stretched right there. Like it was like, I don't know, like kind of like it didn't really look right around my belly button at first. Like it just really didn't look right. So it's like if I had the money back then to fix my stomach, I would have. Like if I had the money to do it, like I would have done it back then. Thankfully, like I told y'all, back then, I didn't have the money to do that. I was trying to raise my daughter, trying to, do all of those things. Now, fast forward to my daughter 10, and, I do have the money to do it. It's like, at this point, take me as I am. So I say that to say, I don't put that on DC for her wanting to get surgery. I pumped out 1 baby. She pumped out 3. So it's like, although she is physically on the outside beautiful, and from what her friends say, she was beautiful on the inside too. You don't know all of the little, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though her stomach didn't look big, you don't know how stretchy her skin was, how, loose it was. Because even though, because I have a cousin who she's skinny, and when she has clothes on, her stomach looks flat. But when she lifts up her clothes, like it's like mushy looking or whatever. I don't know how to describe her stomach, but when she like lifts up her stomach, like she puts on clothes, her stomach looks flat, but it looks like scrunchy. Like it's like, I don't know how to it looked kind of crazy. It looked crazy. So I don't know if that was her situation, and she wanted to get surgery. Now, the part where he talks about like, women are competing with other women and, possibly cheating or whatever. I don't know if he cheated on her, but if he did, then, I mean, we heard what Danae, Derek Jackson's wife, said. She said in her interview, she said she used to be looking at the girls and trying to mirror what they look like or what they did and trying to embody who that is. So to that statement, not saying that it's a fact for them, because I don't know what DC was doing, but I understand that girls do feel like, okay, well, he kind of like giving attention to this kind of girl or that kind of girl. Like, let me, get my body right. But it could very well just be she had kids. She wanted her body back to to the state that it was or close to before she had babies. So, somebody said, I just pray I can get pregnant from being skinny, gain pregnant weight and then going back skinny. Yeah. You said, is it true she was getting a rejuvenation? I don't know nothing about, I ain't never heard nothing about that. I ain't heard nothing about that. But yeah. So, it could be, it could not be. It is what it is. I just wanted to share some of, what people were saying on social media. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, definitely follow me on Instagram, because that's where I post stories, and sometimes I post stuff that I don't quite make a video for. So go to my Instagram, neek@night_, and you can definitely see the chatter in the comments, see what people are saying, and things like that. Somebody says, I have a few light stretch marks after 3 children. You really can't see them, but I definitely understand why some people have the loose skin and stretch marks from childbirth. Thank you, Jazzy, for the donation. You said in one of her videos, she vlogged of her getting breast surgery. She asked DC what he did. Wait, what did he think of her old boobs? He said they look like triangle pizza. Wow. Wow. Do you have the timestamp? What's the timestamp? I could pull it up before we go. What? But please tell me a timestamp though, because I don't want to watch her whole video. But we could see. Jazzy, do you have a timestamp? I could pull the video up, but I don't want to watch the whole thing. Can you tell me about where it is? We'll watch that and then we'll be done. Jazzy, where you at? You left a comment, you ain't said nothing. What's the timestamp? You say you'll get it right now. All right. In the meantime, I'm gonna try to pull it up on my end. Miss Jackie O surgery. Breast surgery. It was on my timeline. Okay. I got surgery.
Come on, Kyra.
All right, let's see if DC is here somewhere. Oh, maybe it must be the end right here. Hold on.
Right now, but we just had Roscoe's. That did the trick. That relieved some of my constipation. I ate some like greens and red beans and rice and stuff, but I definitely would like to be less bloated and less constipated. So orders. Oh, if you're wondering where I'm at the hotel. I ate some like greens and red beans and rice and stuff, but I definitely would like to be less bloated and less constipated. So, you know. Do you have anything to tell them about how my boobs looked?
Okay, here we go, right here.
It, so, you know. Do you have anything to tell them about how my boobs looked before I got them done?
How your what?
My breasts.
Your breasts used to look like 6th grade.
Really?
Pizza. It used to look like middle school pizza. Middle school cafeteria pizza. The triangle.
Oh, really?
The little triangle cafeteria pizza.
Wow.
Now they perked up.
So you never told me that before?
Oh, I thought you already knew they looked like middle school.
Oh my gosh. So you like them still though?
Huh?
Did you like them still?
My phone is. My phone ringing. Oh hell.
He hasn't even seen them now. He don't even know what they look like.
I hope they match the nipple. Shit. That nipple was beautiful than a motherfucker.
Baby. That's so mean. Do you want to touch them?
I don't want them to bust and then you be like, I ain't paying for them.
I'll do his reaction to touching them when they're a little less swollen, but I figured you guys.
All right. Well, what are you guys' thoughts? What are you guys' thoughts? You said let it keep playing? Okay. I don't be wanting to play the whole thing.
You guys wanted to know his opinion. What did you think about me getting my breasts done?
To be honest, I really ain't give a damn.
Didn't care either way.
As long as you feel better about them, shit. It's all that matters. Them your titties. Ain't mine. They was like my titties.
Oh, they're not yours.
As long as you feel
Touching them when they're a little. I figured you guys wanted to know his opinion. What did you think about me getting my breasts done?
To be honest, I really ain't give a damn.
Didn't care either way.
As long as you feel better about them, shit, it's all that matters. Them your titties. Ain't mine.
All right. But yeah, so that's the full context of it. He was basically saying, hey, you know, it looked like, from what it sound like he didn't care either way. Like, he is a comedian, so he probably making jokes because he make jokes or whatever, but it sounded like he was like just in support of whatever made her happy. That's kind of what it sounds like to me. It sounded like you know, he was in support of whatever she wanted to do. So yeah, is there anything, did any of y'all, I haven't even opened a panel in a while. Do any of y'all want to speak about it, or should we just end it here? Are we done with the topic, or should we take some calls? Somebody said, you ask for his opinion. If you don't want to hear his truth, don't ask. He didn't force her to do ish. She chose to do it. Okay. Dude had 3 babies with her, with each dude had 3 babies with her, with each other for years, and living with each other. Not marrying her is insane. Okay. Somebody said these calls be ghetto. All right, so look, it's just gonna be audio only. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm gonna end the video at 1 hour. So that means folks got 8 minutes. 8 minutes. So say what you gotta say real quick, and immediately when I drop the link in the chat, immediately click the link, because we're gonna end the video at 1 hour. Okay, we only got a few minutes. So let me do that. Let me open it up. All right. Immediately when I drop the link, click the link. Straight like that. Oh damn. Start the virtual. Oh, stop the camera. Quit playing with my camera. Child, I done messed up the I done messed up the damn camera. Okay, anyways. Y'all just gonna see me like, what? Child, it don't want it don't want me to do it. What's T? Your browser. Okay, here we about to do this. Child, it don't want me to be great. So I guess that's a sign saying, no ma'am. That's a sign saying, hold on. What? Does it keep doing that? What? Hold on. Child, y'all just gonna see me like this. I don't know why it's doing this. It's not giving. Let me be great. It don't want to hear what y'all want to say. But I want to hear what y'all want to say. So I'll let y'all. All right, come on, y'all. This is just what it is, child. Oh. Let's see. Let's try one more time to fix this. All right. Okay, cool. We back. All right. So I put the link in the chat. So let me hear what y'all got to say. Somebody said, read my super chat. Who sent in a super chat that I did not read? Who did a super chat that I did not read? I'm so sorry if I missed it. I'm sorry I did not see it. It's not on my screen no more. It's not on my screen no more. I'm so sorry. All right, Narissa. Hey, girl.
Hey, Nick, Narissa. It's Naisa.
What you say?
It's Naisa.
Oh, Naisa. Okay, what's your thoughts,
Yes.
girl?
So, in my opinion, when I read about that story, like it felt close to home, because my significant other is going on to get like a minor surgery. And the thing is that we're not married, so he can do whatever he want to do. If he's wants to get this done and this is something he's been thinking about for a long time, I think that's fine. So I don't think he could have an opinion if that's something she wanted to do. People can't blame him for her death. That's crazy. But I do think that those videos that came out are also crazy. It seems like he was like a little violent, a little aggressive. So that looks bad. And I think that's what's tainting her legacy, after her death and everything. But I don't think that people can blame him. I don't think that's fair.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yes.
Lily, what's your thoughts? Lily, you there? All right, we'll come back to you, Lily. Trinity?
Yes, I just wanted to say, when did the world get so heartless? Because women today go through so much. They men calling them out their name, they get hit on, cheated on, have kids. Jackie knew the type of man he was and is. I mean, the man did not know that she wasn't going to make it back home. She didn't know. We all don't know. So it's not fair to downplay DC. Because one thing about it, everything that everybody's saying in the chat, he done felt that. I promise you he done felt it. And he done realized that, hey, I messed up. So to downplay him when it's so many celebrities done came and spoke good words on behalf for him, that's wrong to do that. And to be so judgmental like that, that's wrong.
Mm-hmm. I feel you, girl. The world is a stage. The world is a stage. They be saying some crazy mess all the time. Thank you for giving us your opinion, Trinity. We're gonna go to Lily. Lily? All right, Lily girl. I don't know what's going on. Rena?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So I kind of somewhat agree with what that guy was saying on the podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because like, what if some of that stuff was true? About her having a heart condition. Like that is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like that is so crazy. But I feel like we don't know how DC felt about her going to get that surgery. What if he didn't want her to go do it?
Right.
Like that could really be the situation. Like he probably was mad that she was going to go do that, going to do the surgery anyway. So that probably created like so much tension between her and him. And even if she just was the only person that wanted it, because it could have been like a lot of people could have been telling her, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Obviously, because it was so soon and all that stuff like that. But if she really wanted to do that, like in her heart, because I got surgery too, because I really wanted, and I know it's a huge risk, but I still wanted that surgery. And so it was like, I had to stay away from other people. Even like my boyfriend that I was dating, he did not want me to have that surgery.
What kind of
Like he
surgery
did not
was it?
support it. He did not support her or nothing. So it was like I had to go do it on my own. And so it's like when we hear about her being by herself, I'm just like, yo, was she really by herself doing that? Like she seems like a really beautiful person. Is like I know she has friends. It seemed like somebody would have been there for her, right? But then when we think about like all this other stuff that's coming up, like I'm hearing they saying that like maybe he was cheating on her and stuff like that, like she could have gotten to a point where she was like depressed and she know that she wants the surgery. She know it's a risk. She know that she might pass away, but she just still went with it anyway, because it was like she just was so, I guess, not, I mean, maybe like depressed, you know what I'm saying? And that's like the one thing that would make her happy, going to get that surgery. So people are saying like why he let her do it. Like we don't even really know if he did let her go. Like what if she just bounced her own and everything? Like who really knows? So I think it's hard to listen to everybody kind of attacking him, and especially her.
Right.
And especially with this stuff coming up, like maybe he was cheating on her. Like I just really feel like I don't have enough time, but I just feel so sorry for this girl. And after watching that video of their last live of how he was talking to her, I really felt some type of way. Like I didn't have sympathy for DC anymore, but then I still had to think about it. Like,
well, I think that live wasn't. I don't think that was her last live. I think they titled it that, but I think like his hair looks different now, so I think that was a while ago. But
right. And so that's what I'm saying, because like that had made me upset. I had some like angry feelings towards DC, but I was like, yo, I don't really know what goes on in their life and all that stuff like that. Like we can't really go off of stuff like, because we don't really know what's going on in their life.
Well, all right, Rena, I gotta try to go through the people. So thank you.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Fallon?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I missed most of your live, but I did kind of catch the end of people saying that I guess it's his fault or something. I'm not really sure, but I know I was watching like her. I didn't know she did YouTube, and I really didn't even know he had a girlfriend, or I guess he had a baby mama, but I didn't know that she was like an active part of his life until like she died, which is, I guess, can kind of speak for itself, because I never heard him really even speak on her. Now, I'm not saying anything is his fault. It's nobody's fault when you make a choice as a grown individual to go do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't blame him even if she had insecurities or whatever the case may be, because she still made a choice. So I don't believe it's anybody's fault. I just think it's unfortunate. I believe as women, we all have insecurities. We all have things we want to change about ourselves. Some of us have the ability to do so. Some of us don't. And some of us are too scared, even if we do have the ability, which is, so it's just, but at the end of the day, I think people just need to let this man grieve, because they haven't even buried this woman yet. And everybody is just making all type of assumptions, and it's just not fair. It's not fair for him. It's not fair for his kids, because now he's a single father. And yeah, while he may have a lot of support, he's still a single father, and he still got to deal with, even if he did say mean things or whatever the case may be, he has to deal with that now. It's on his heart forever. Right. So let people grieve.
All right. Thank you, Fallon.
You're welcome.
All right. Yana?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. The only thing I wanted to say was that I think the reason why like some people feel like, look at the way he talks to her, and like they feel like, oh, he doesn't love her, is because she's so sweet and he's so aggressive. So I feel like if she was somebody like Simone, who would kind of have that banter back with him, they wouldn't feel like he's being so aggressive. I just think she was really sweet, and that's not her personality to really like be aggressive back. So I think that's why people might feel like, oh, he doesn't love her, whatever. But at the same time, he's a comedian. She knew who she was getting involved with. I will say this though. I saw some interview where he said he want to have like 10 kids by like a whole bunch of different women. And that kind of made me like, how could you really love her feeling like that? So like her getting the surgery, it kind of was like, it just made me feel like, okay, like maybe she was insecure. Like, yes, she was a beautiful woman and everybody could tell you that you're beautiful, but if the one person you with talking about they want to get other women pregnant, like how would that really make you feel? But that's what I want to say.
All right. Thank you, Yana.
No
Or
problem.
Yana. I don't know how I'm saying it right. Cosmic Carbon.
Yeah, how you doing, Nick?
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. You look beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
Also, I just want to make it as quick as possible. I don't really think. Well,
Can you turn
no.
down the TV in the back?
Oh yeah, give me 1 second. Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I don't really think that people should blame him, but at the same time, we're gonna overanalyze it anyway because they're both celebrities. Um, Looking at the video that you were showing when they were both talking, it seemed like that she did have insecurities, like we all don't have them. And like the last caller said, she is beautiful, but none of that matter if the person that you're laying down with every night is not telling you you're beautiful, if they're not the ones bigging you up. Now, he may not have wanted her to have the surgeries. Rumor has it that this would have been her third surgery. Unfortunately, she's not here, and who's going to hurt the most are the children, especially her last baby, which was a baby boy. Her kids, they're the ones that got to deal with all of this at the end of the day. Growing up or losing your parent when you are a child, because I lost my mom and dad when I was a kid, that is really, really hard. So, everybody's overanalyzing, everybody's saying this and saying that, but at the same time, we don't really know how he felt about her. We don't really know how she felt about herself. But women need to stop getting these surgeries because these doctors, a lot of them, they don't know what they're doing. You're playing God and you're putting your body at risk. But because we live in a patriarchal society, this is why women are doing it, especially Black women, because we feel like we're not the standard when in actuality we're the blueprint, we're the original women. But that's a whole other topic. But that's all I really wanted to say.
All right. Thank you, Cosmic Carbon.
Thank
you. Oops, sorry. What'd you say? Oh, she clicked off. Charlie Santana.
Hey, I just wanted to speak from experience from having a heart condition and having plastic surgery. I used to be almost 400 pounds, and I got really, really like small, and I didn't like how the bottom of my stomach looked, so I had plastic surgery. That man is incorrect. In order to have plastic surgery, you have to go through an EKG. If your EKG is lower, because anything that's not general anesthesia, they have to put you into a deep sleep, which lowers your heart rate. And when you go under EKG, it tells you if your heart rate is slower than the average. So if it's slower than that, you can't have surgery. You have to have a sign off by a cardiologist. I have a cardiologist because I have a symptom called cardiomyopathy, where my heart rate beats faster to blood throughout my body. And my cardiologist signed off on it saying that I would be fine. So you can't just go and have surgery with a heart condition and then die. Like, it doesn't work that way. You have to have an EKG. How I think she just probably got promotion for the surgery. It was free. The doctor was a horrible doctor, and everything went wrong. That's just my honest opinion. People should just do research on their doctor, but what he was saying was completely incorrect, and I just wanted to clarify that.
All right, thank you, and glad to hear a male caller. So much female and woman energy. Thank you, Charlie.
You're welcome.
All right, Maina. Maina, are you there? I think it's Maina. Kiana.
Hey, Neek.
Hey.
So first, I'm gonna start off by saying that, like, she was a grown woman. This is something that she wanted to do. She was going to do it. Me personally, I don't believe in going under the knife unless it's like medically recommended, just because there's a risk with any type of invasive surgery you get, and I'd rather not take an unnecessary risk, but that's me. People can go and do whatever they want. As for him, like, I get he's a comedian and he was probably joking. We don't know if behind the scenes she was okay with this or not, but me personally, I would prioritize my partner's feelings over just getting the joke off in front of a whole bunch of strangers on the internet. But that's just me personally. Optics wise, he doesn't look like he was the greatest partner, but we don't know what kind of relationship that they had behind closed doors. So I'm not going to try to blame him or say he's at fault. But she definitely did it out of a place of insecurity, which everybody in this world has insecurities. It's just we live in a superficial world where most people that pass you on the street, most people that you encounter, they're going to judge you off your appearance right off the bat. Unless they want to put in the effort to get to know you. So we all have insecurities about how we look, and it can all eat away with us. And even if you have a good partner sometimes that reaffirms you, tells you you're beautiful, tells you you're amazing, there's still a little voice inside your head that plants seeds of doubt and makes you see what they don't see. And that can really affect your psyche and stuff like that. Bottom line, this was just really unfortunate that she had to lose her life like this. I'm sure he's grieving. I'm sure her kids are grieving. And at the end of the day, like, it was just a decision she made. And just like any decision you make in life, that can lead you to a bad fate, unfortunately.
All right. Thank you, Kiana. Maina, are you there? All right. Just Listen will be the last caller. Hello? Just Listen. Are you there? Hello, hello, hello. All right. Not sure what's going on there. All right. So, we are out. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think. Again, in closing, you help me by sharing the video. If you go and share it to yourself, that's great. That kind of lets YouTube know that I'm putting up content that you guys would like and appreciate. So if you guys could do me that favor, if you share my video to a friend, share my video to yourself, email it to yourself or anything like that, I appreciate it. And let me know what you think about all the topics that we talked about. We talked about B. Simone. We talked about Azela Banks. We talked about the podcaster who had some things to say about DC. We talked and viewed some of their interactions together in some of their videos. With all of that information, let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll see you guys